Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Devi Novitasari, and today I would like to present a proposal by Sari Irianti entitled Using Role Play in Improving Student Speaking Ability, a classroom action research in the second year student at 8-1 class of SMP PGRI 2 Ciputat. The purpose of this research is to know whether role play technique can improve speaking ability, student speaking ability in the student at 81 class of SMP PGRI 2 Ciputat, academic year 2010-2011. I have divided my presentation into two parts. First is explanation section, and the second is question section. There are 3 points of this research. First is introduction, second is theoretical framework, and the last is research methodology. Let's start with introduction. There are 2 points. First is background of the study, and the last is the aim of the research. The background of the study. In Indonesia, English is adopted as the foreign language. It is involved into education curriculum that every school runs. It's become local content in the elementary school, a compulsory subject in junior and high school, and a complementary subject in the higher education institution. According writer observation before, in fact, most of the second year student of SMP PGRI 2 Ciputat still have difficulties in speaking. This case is quite problematical, and it's necessary to find out an alternative way to create suitable and interesting technique related to the student condition. Therefore, the writer formulated this problem as follows: Can a role play technique improve student speaking ability? And we move to the second point of the introduction. It is aim of the research. The aim of the research, as I mentioned before, the aim of the research is to know whether role play can improve student speaking ability in class 8-1 of SMP PGRI 2 Ciputat. Okay, we move to the second part of this research. There is a theoretical framework. There are 2 points. First is definition of speaking. Second is definition of role play. We start with definition of speaking. According to Bigate, speaking is skill which deserves attention every bit as much as literary skill in both first and second language. It is a skill which the students are frequently judged. It's also the basic part, excellence of social solidarity, of social ranking, of professional advancement, and of business. Okay, and the next is the definition of role play. According to UR, role play is a giving student a suitable topic, provide interest and subject matter for discussion. Dividing them into groups improve the amount of quality of verbal interaction. Okay, next is research methodology. There are 2 points. First is method of the research, and the second is subject and object of the study. In the method of the research, the writer used classroom action research, or CAR method, which is derived from the root and action research. Because it's occur in classroom frame, It is called CAR. And then is the subject of the study. The subject of this study is student at A1 class of SMP PGRI 2 Ciputat. The number of the student consists of 36 students. Object of the study is role play technique to improve students' speaking ability. Okay, we move to the second part of this presentation is question section. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. First question, please. Okay, Novianti. Please.
Okay, thanks for the chance. My question is, why do you choose student in A1 class?
Your question is why writer choose A1 class, because according to writer observation before, like I said, this class is more passive than the other class, so the writer choose this class for this study, this research. Okay, the second question, please. Okay, Monsieur, please.
Okay, thank you for the chance. You have explained about using role play improving students' speaking ability, right? So my question is, why do you prefer two role play technique? Why you don't choose the other technique to improving students' speaking ability? Thank you.
Okay, there are 4 reasons why the writer choose role play technique. First is role play allows the wider range of language function and language varieties to occur than normally occur within a classroom. The second reason, role play can add interest to an activity and by distributing roles and can ensure particular in an activity. The third reason is role play allow exploration of cultural issues, in particular appropriate way to behave in certain situations, such as when we overeat some food or drink, like that. And the last reason is role play can result in repetition of speaking activity by providing change. In short, role play cover a wide range of possibilities because students have to enter into many situations. I think that's my answer.
Thank you.
The next question, please. Okay.
My name is Nufada, and my question is, what the purpose of role play itself?
The purpose of role play itself is role play helps to bring the language to life and give to the learner some experience of its use of as a means of communication. Okay, thank you. Okay, next question.
I'm in Kurnia, and my question is, what kind of research method that do you use?
Okay, kind of method. The method used in this study is classroom action research, or CAR method, which is derived from the root and action research. That's my answer. Okay, the last question, please. Okay.
My name is Juliana Ningsi. Your title is using role play in improving students' speaking ability. So my question is, what kind of technique to collecting data you use?
Okay. The writer used 3 techniques to collecting data. First is observation, to identify teaching and learning activities, and to reveal problem of the speaking activity in the classroom. The second is questionnaire, to know the students respond toward teaching learning activity during a classroom action research. And the last is test. The test used in this study are pre-test and post-test. I think that's my answer.
Thank you.
That's bring me to the end of my presentation. I apologize if I made a mistake on my word. I close. Thank you for your attention. I close by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.